Hey, this is Nick Nielsen, the mad scientist of muscle, and what I've got for you today here is a review of a smart body fat scale. Now, the scale, which I'll show you here, is called the EROS scale from a company called Inevifit, which means inevitable fitness, essentially. Now, I've actually been testing this thing for a few months in order to get a better idea of how accurate and how consistent the measurements on the scale are. There's a lot of body fat scales around there that proclaim, how accurate they are, and I really wanted to test that to make sure. So now, as you can see by the design here, really nice, but these metal, I don't know what you call them, metal thingies right here, that's where you put your feet on in order to send these small electrical current through your body in order to measure impedance, which basically is a fancy way of saying how fast electricity is conducted through your body. Now, because this only goes from point to point, which is foot to foot, it only directly goes through your lower body, which is one of the downfalls of a lot of these types of scales. Now, what they've done here is have a formula that adjusts for athletic body types. So if, you'll have to, when you sign up for an account, which you will need to do for tracking via the app, which is very easy to use, by the way, what you're going to do here is put in your information, height, weight, activity level, that kind of thing, gender. It's going to give you the best idea of exactly how this is going to function. Now, what I'm going to do here is give you a quick demo of how this works. So I'm going to set this on the ground and show you exactly how it works. Now, here's a shot of the box. Now, one of the coolest things about this is it not only tracks body weight, it also calculates body mass index, your body fat, your fat-free body weight, subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, body water, skeletal muscle, muscle mass, your bone mass, protein levels, your basal metabolic rate, and your metabolic age. So you put all these together, this is a very smart scale. It's got a lot of different formulas built right in to the app, and that basically transmits in through the scale based on the readings that it takes through you. So, like I said, I'm going to zoom in on here. In order to get the app, all you need to do is scan that QR code, or you search Inevifit in the App Store or wherever, whichever phone you're using. Very easy to set up, very easy to use. And I'm going to show you a demo here while I'm actually on the machine as well, so you can see how easy it is to take readings. All right, so I've got the app pulled up on my phone here. Very simple screen. It's basically got a shot of everything you can see here. Now you can do your measurements, your tracking, your account, and various other products that they offer. So what I'm going to do here is stand on the scale. You do have to make sure your Bluetooth is on. That's how it communicates with the scale, and you have to be within a certain range. So basically just holding the phone while you're taking your measurement, that's the easiest way to do this. And it's going to take your weight, and it's going to show 4 zeros coming across. That'll give you an idea, and then once that's done, then your measurement is taken. It's going to get sent to your phone, and everything is going to get tracked for you. So over the course of months, it's going to graph and chart, like I said, your body fat, a variety of different factors. Now, unfortunately for me, I've been testing it over the holidays, so I've gotten fatter. So I'm not going to show you the tracking on that, but basically I've gained probably about 5 or 6 pounds. Not necessarily lean muscle, as I've been spending the holidays here. So this has actually tracked that fairly well, and it's been able to show me exactly how much and when I've gained, and if I've been better in my diet and cleaner in my diet, how I've come back down in body fat as well. So really, really effective. I'm going to show you a step on the scale and give you a demo here. So stand on the scale with your feet on the silver pads. Let the weight come up. 0, 0, 0. Transmitted. Literally, that's all you need to do. Now, it takes a few seconds for everything to register, but once it does, your updated weight from this day is going to come up, as well as all your other measurements here. So I found this usually takes 10 to 20 seconds. You can push the numbers, you can see the tracking. It's got the different graphs here. Basal metabolic rate, body fat, does body water as well, which is really cool. So this is communicating right now, and now it shows this is current measurement that I just took, 195.8. All right, so that is the EROS scale. Now, as you can see, very easy to use. You get the app, you stand on the scale. As long as your Bluetooth is on, all that data is going to get transmitted to your phone. It's going to give you great capabilities for tracking your body fat, your body weight, body water, even your bone mass. So this is a scale that I highly recommend. I've always been really skeptical of these kind of scales that send that small current. For me, they've never been accurate, but based on what I'm seeing with this scale and comparing to what I know about my own measurements and where I am, I actually think it's quite accurate, and it gives you very consistent results. So, and I've even tested it after eating sausages, after dehydrating a little bit, rehydrating a little bit, and the actual numbers come up very consistent. So in terms of effectiveness and usefulness, this scale is something I very highly recommend for you. So again, it's the EROS scale by Inevifit, and you can get the link to this scale down below here in the review.